Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Victoria-Monique and I am here to either help you back, assist you back fully into your magic, or to explain to you how the game of life works, according to Neville, Seth, Abraham Hicks, the Council. I'm really into channeled material, as you can hear, and obviously also from my own perspective, because that's what we all bring to the table. We're all part of the whole understanding, you just as much as me. If you would like to work with me, then check the description how you can, and if not, you are more than welcome to hang out here as much as you want as well. I want to get into what I hear a lot of people say that are into Neville, and I also say it at times, and I want to nuance this because this is important. So I don't want to name names because it's not really that, yeah. Oftentimes it is said in the Neville material that you should leave the world alone and ignore the five senses, and I completely agree. And, however, you do need the physical body and the five senses that are coming through your physical body to get you over the bridge of incidents, because we are in a physical reality. So you do need the body as well. Without the body, you are non-physical. So then how do you marry the two? How do you marry the ignore the five senses, don't use the body, it's useless, with using the body to get you over the bridge of incidents? So I have a couple of pointers for you, and always go what feels best for you, because I don't know your way. I know my way, and I can give you some suggestions, but because you are a unique expression of all that is, as everyone is a unique expression of all that is, for you something different might work, or kind of a tweak of what I'm giving you. So that's with everything anyone says. Always check if it resonates with you, and if it doesn't, then it's not true for you. That's how simple our reality works. Okay, so you know Florence Scovel's Shin, probably, if you're into Neville. If not, it doesn't really matter. Florence Scovel's Shin said this: your ships come in over a calm sea. So the ships come in anyway. It can be through a rough and choppy sea, and it might be such a storm on sea that the whole boat falls apart, and eventually, so for me, I imagine the ships going to the shore, so eventually it comes at the shore. But how? Is it like, did it fall apart completely? Is it all intact? And are you seasick from the choppy water? Or are you, no biggie, that was an amazing ride. So you can choose. And this analogy with regards to the body is this: if you panic about everything that you see and it's not how you wish it to be, and you imagined it, so you felt it real, so where is it? Okay, so this is a choppy, rough sea. Going into your imagination, accepting your desire to be true, and going to the fulfilled state, that's how your ships come in over a calm sea. And the body will give you the feedback. The body gives you the feedback, hopefully, when you're in panic mode and when you're in relaxed, calm, peaceful mode. So Neville also says this about that the things, like I'm paraphrasing, but things will fall naturally into place, and so much so that you're like, yeah, it would have happened anyway because it could not have not happened. This all went so smoothly and naturally, and that's how everything in reality works. It's not with like a drum band and a fanfare. I don't know how you say that in English, and it doesn't really matter because I think you know what I mean. Everything comes into your experience naturally. And if you have like horns blowing and like this going on, then it actually means that you're not really ready yet. And it doesn't have to be true for you, so don't take it on if it's not true for you. This is my experience from my life. When I'm like, oh my God, I know, like usually what happens shortly after is that it gets taken from my experience, whatever it is. And I've had this happen in all different topics in my life, with love, with money, with work, with friendships, with, when I got this, then something happened and it got taken out of my experience until I assumed the state again of being the one that is deserving of whatever it is that I'm creating. And then it unfolds naturally, either with the same person or with a completely different person. And I don't give a shit with regards to all of the topics that I mentioned before. Like one example that I would love to give you is in linear time speaking, because we all know there's no linear time. There's only simultaneous time. We play the linear game, but we're not subject to it if you know how the rules work. In any case, this is a linear time story. When I started out with my brand and product, that's now kind of like on pause a little, in case you were wondering. I remember getting this huge order from a store that I had wished I could sell my stuff at. It was already magical how it came into being. This woman contacted me while I had been thinking a couple of weeks prior, I would love to be sold at this store. How do I get in touch with these people? And I just let it. Then she wrote me on Facebook, and this is like 7 years ago, that she had heard about my product and brand and she wanted to resell my products in her store. And so I was already super excited about that. Then she made the biggest, like at the time, I think it was 800 euros for one order. Well, I was used to orders around, I don't know, 50 euros, 75 euros, 150 max. And all of a sudden, this big jump to 800 and something euros for my products. I freaked out internally. I was like, oh my God, this is so much money. And wow. And like my nervous system wasn't ready yet. What ended up happening was this. It broke my heart at the time. And now I see, like, because everything's for us. Like, I'm not a victim, I'm a creator. So I already knew then it was for me, but still, wow, it was a bit of a challenge. In any case, what happened was I sent her the products and a display that I made myself, and then I got notice like, your display looks like shit, and I don't think she said looks like shit, but she wasn't too friendly about it, and. Oh, my poor old then version. And she wanted to have a refund, and she was actually afraid that I wasn't going to refund her the money because she already paid me. And I was gutted. and I refunded her the money, and all was well, obviously, and still is well, and already was well then. And so the moral of this story is I created it. I wished it, because we create everything. Everything is a manifestation. I wished for it. I created it. I got it. I freaked out. I wasn't ready for this jump yet. And then it fell apart. So, again, this doesn't have to be true for you. Only take on things that serve you. Because the subconscious mind, the conscious mind, God only says, yeah, okay, sure, you want that? Yes, in any direction. You know, you're unconditionally loved. We are unconditionally loved. We always get what we wish for. And every thought is a desire. Every thought is a desire. Your thoughts are not weighed on a, this is negative, we won't do that. This is positive, we will do this. No, everything is already actually created on some level. Not everything pops into 3D physical reality Earth. Every thought is a reality somewhere on some plane. If you keep continuing a thought until it starts to feel normal, then it pops into physical reality. And as you just heard from my story, if your nervous system isn't ready yet, something will happen and it will fall apart. Now, what happened later? I got used to that amount and even more. Like when that happened, my nervous system was like, I had to get used to, you know, allowing that type of abundance in, and then everything was smooth sailing from there. So that's it. So when something falls out of your life, it doesn't mean it will never come back again. It just means you're not ready yet. Keep doing what you were doing before until your nervous system is normalized, until you feel like, damn right, I deserve that. Hello. It's not even a question because it's so normal for you. So, to get back to why I started the video, it's about getting the body on board to get you over the bridge of incidents. And you get your body on board by doing all the things that feel good to you. For me, that is exercising a lot, eating mostly very things that are considered healthy, because healthy and unhealthy, it's a judgment, and we don't do judgment, it's a belief, right? I just noticed that my body responds very well to certain types of food. I hardly drink alcohol, not because it's bad for you, but because I don't enjoy it anymore. I hardly party. I do nice things with nice people, and I do not get hammered anymore because I don't enjoy it. But maybe getting hammered is what makes you feel amazing. So there's no right or wrong here. It's just what's your preference, and my preference changes all the time as well. And as you might know, if you've been following me for a while, or maybe you're new to me and you're following me, then you know that I love to do physical, intense things in the gym and outside of the gym as well, but also in the gym a lot. So that's me, and that's how my ships come in over Comsey. And I can tell you, it's pretty crazy, everything that has been going down and is going down and is entering my life experience. So I know it works. That's the moral of this story. My last suggestion for you is keep listening to these types of videos. Keep listening and reading Your Teacher of Preference, because this is how it works for me. It might not work for you, so see how you go. I love to listen to Neville knowledge. I love to read Neville knowledge. I love to listen to other channels. And at the moment, it's just a lot of Neville. And Neville was definitely a channel for me. And that's what allows me to strengthen my trust and my belief in how physical reality works even more. And because of that, my body gets easier and easier and more relaxed and more, I don't believe it gets more worthy, because you are already worthy of everything. I'm just easily getting rid of shit that isn't me. Like stuff that I had taken on and like carried around as a backpack, and I'm all of a sudden like, hey, wait a minute, no, that's not mine, that doesn't belong to me. So yeah, the last thing that I want to say is this: these things are vibrational transmissions. So you listening to this, it's not necessarily about the words so much as the vibration. So you being here with me, listening to me, is it's affecting your vibration, and your body is the vessel that emits vibration. So also, just by listening to this stuff from people that have already reached a certain level of vibration, that you might be like, oh, I would love to consistently be more in a similar vibration. Just by listening to me, you will get the benefit. Isn't that amazing? And you, my beautiful friend, will also pay it forward just by being in the supermarket, in the gym, with your friends, with your lover, with your family, with your children. So it's a win, 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 win. We're all winning constantly. So this is it for now. I know that you got something from it because you're still listening. And I will see you in the next. Peace.